You're welcome.
Thank you.
Can you please introduce yourself?
Great Nigerians. Great Nigerians. Panel of judges. Your Excellencies. As you all know, I am the Executive Governor of the industrious people of Abia State, contesting for the office of the Youth President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria under the platform of CDP. CDP is the Citizens Democratic Party. But before I go on, I want to remind you something, that 47% of Nigerian children live in households that they spend 400 naira every day. Not just that, I will remind you that as of 2021, the total unemployment rate in Nigeria amounts to about 6.3 million %. It doesn't just end there. Great Nigerians, let me remind you that Nigerians in Nigerian prisons, I mean these are citizens that are in Nigerian prisons, there are more than about 76,000. Now I must not end here. I have to remind you that about 4 million homeless people, let me not just call them people, these people are also citizens like yourself. There are about 4 million who has been forced, they have been evicted from their homes. I mean, these are their indigenous homes. But I tell you today, they have no homes. So seeing all of this, I have decided to contest for the office of the President of Nigeria. The reason why I am contesting is, one, I have a 5-point agenda. I will not make it more than 5. The reason is because so many other presidents, so many other leaders have contested with so many point agendas, but today they could not meet the need of Nigerians. They could not meet the need of the pressing issues that is affecting Nigerians. But I have to tender from beginning from number 1. Listen to me. I have in my list to provide first basic amenities. Basic amenities is the first in my list. If you ask me why basic amenities, I tell you that there are some things in life that matters. It's not all about having enough money. It's not all about having the whole mansions. I tell you there are things that matters in life. And that one of those things is what? Is home, having an accommodation. The second is what? Is having food. You must feed. If you don't feed, you can steal. It doesn't end there. The third thing is what? Is clothing. You cannot go naked in the street. But now let me continue. Secondly, I have to make the economy to be sustainable. Why must I make the economy sustainable? The economy must be flowing. I don't need to overtax you. I don't need to overtax you. I don't need you to be overtaxed. But rather, we make sure that you have provisions for a low level tax, and then you can have productions in different communities. Now, thirdly, I have to tell you that I will have provision for rural infrastructure and development in the country. Fourth, I am going to provide security. Security is very, very vital. Every citizen needs security. You know why? I know that you know that a lot of children, a lot of people have been evicted in their house as a result of what? Insurgency. Many of our citizens have been buried in mass graves as a result of what? Insurgency. So if you elect me, I will make sure that you are protected. Secondly is what? Fifth. The fifth I have in my list is what? I will make sure that your right is protected in this country. The reason why your right needs to be protected is why? Because your right to life is a very, very important one. That right to life, when you are given the right to life, somebody cannot just wake up and pick up a gun and kill you. in your own indigenous country. So if you can elect me with your vote is the only hope you have. That is why, fellow Nigerians, today I have come to ask you, come and work with me. Give me your vote. Let me be elected as your youth president. Then you will see wonders. Not just that, let me remind you that people like the Chinese, they have given themselves a good country. How many of the Chinese do you see traveling outside here? And let me remind you again, we have not less than about 16,500 Nigerians that are in foreign prisons. Why are they in foreign prisons, if I will ask you? These people are in foreign prisons because they were not being sustained in their own country. They could not find food. They could not find good housing. They had to leave to survive. In the process of survival, these people has been caught up in the penitentiaries of the foreign man. If you can elect me, my friends, I tell you, we shall have a better Nigeria. Thank you, fellow Nigerians. I remain Mr. Obinna, Kalu, the Executive Governor of Abia State, represented by the CDP, the Citizens Democratic Party. Thank you, and God bless Nigeria. Thank you.
So, Obinna, please hold on.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Obinna.
Thank you, sir.
The Abia State governorship, one contestant for the president I really like your presentation.
Thank you, sir.
I want you to work on your composure. It's like you are so tense, you are in haste to just to present what you want to present. Your 5 point agendas are very, very nice.
Thank you, sir.
But there are two that touches me.
Okay, sir.
I contested for the position of, in my locality, for State House of Assembly.
Yes, sir.
I have experience. I've been to Abia.
Okay, sir.
I travel all over the 36 states of the Federation.
Yes, sir.
So I understand the culture. You are not just contesting, you are not just a governor, but you are contesting for the president that has to do with different culture and different backgrounds.
Yes, sir.
Can you please touch more on the basic amenities? And can you also please touch more on the security? These are my key top priorities.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Let me take security first. Already, you know, in this country that we have security issues. All right. I will make sure that I have what I call a new orientation for the military. We need to equip the military with a different orientation, you know, because some of these people that die are either being killed by the military or more or less, or okay, let me just begin by telling you that security in the sense, and most people, when you have issue of unemployment, the citizens, they don't have job security. It's a security issue. But one of the most important security issue that we need to tackle is the security of insurgency. So what we need to do is to expand the capacity of the military and deploy them in areas where we have insurgencies and equip them. Make sure that they are very much equipped